Hello everybody, welcome back. I've got yet another Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Lions character setup guide for you here. So let's talk MUSTADIO this time. I already did a video on Balthier, which is, Balthier is just literally a better version of MUSTADIO. He's basically a complete upgrade in every way. But MUSTADIO, for people who still want to use him, and MUSTADIO is usable earlier on in the game. Definitely, and I do think he's at least worthwhile. He's really great for if you're planning on doing a lot of like JP farming. He's also, not just that either. I think that he's just good to kind of get around the map and disable people. So he's got leg shot, arm shot, and seal evil. These are his base abilities. Obviously, leg shot is just going to immobilize your target. Arm shot is going to disable, and then seal evil is great for turning undead to stone. So, I really like MUSTADIO. Actually, he's not as usable in this game, just because Balthier is just so much better. But I actually like to make him a ninja. There's the case for MUSTADIO to either remain in his base job or go chemist or like orator is so that he can use guns, right? And pairing up his or pairing up a gun with his skill set is pretty good, right? Being able to immobilize or disable or kill off undead from a distance is nice. The only thing is, though, these rates aren't that great, and so that is why I like to go ninja. Now, I really like the ninja. Is it the ninja suit? Let me see here. Ninja gear. Ninja gear on him because it is going to allow us to get up, behind enemies without taking fire on the way to them. So I'm going to be able to do 910 damage apparently to this guy, which is pretty nuts. Otherwise, we can do like leg shot if I don't want him to move, and I'm at 99%. That is kind of nuts. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to work. Now, why is why is that so high? Well, the way his abilities work is it's 50 plus your speed. And 70 plus speed for seal evil. So, that's extremely high. So again, 50 plus your speed for these two, and then 70 plus your speed for seal evil. Now, why also though is that so high? Well, 50, okay, plus my speed is 20. MUSTADIO started at a very low level. I think he joined me at like level 12 or something like that. I took him down to level 1, and then I brought him all the way back up to 99 with a ninja, which is why his speed is so high. In addition to, obviously, the 2 from the Akasha hat, 2 from the ninja gear, and the 1 from Brigand's gloves. So that is why his land rates are so good. But also, vehemence is adding to that as well. So, you can go, you don't have to go vehemence, you can go attack boost as well, and that will bump those rates up a bit as well. But vehemence is just is the best for that. So, which is also why I'm doing 910 damage here. Now, the problem here, it's probably obvious. MUSTADIO is running around with like 300 health. That's really low. Which is again why we are going to be relying on invisibility to keep us alive, or vanish, I guess is right the actual skill. So let's get back behind this guy. Now I'm guessing here we're not going to be able to leg or arm shot because I'm betting this guy's got a thief hat. Yes, of course. Let's just see here. Yep, thief's cap, which is probably the biggest issue with MUSTADIO actually. The thief hat is pretty common at the end of the game. A lot of enemies are going to be wearing that thing. So, if you do want to use him, and probably specifically what you want to do is do some JP farming with him, well, make sure that you leave a monster alive at the end so that he can actually land this stuff, or steal or break their helmets. So let's kill this guy off, and then I'll go play around with that goblin. Let's not get too close. Oops. Wait one more time. Alright, so now we should be able to get to this guy. Alright, so let's do arm shot. Yeah, 80%. That's not too bad. And that's one shot and two. And now that's the other reason why I like Ninja. You have two attempts at these rates, right? Because we're dual wielding, we're able to swing twice, and so we're able to attempt these, 2 times. So that's it. You know what? I'm just gonna end this. Well, I mean, I'm gonna go back out to the map here. So again, the problem here, obviously, his HP is just so low. Now that said, though, I don't mind that so much, right? Because we're so fast that oftentimes we're going to be taking two turns, before the enemy even gets one, and then haste, from the Brigand's Gloves helps with that as well. And so we can just run around and disable stuff usually before they even get a turn, And then again, if we do get attacked, we'll just go invisible again, and just be able to kind of run amok. Let's see okay, so there's a couple of other setups though that you can use. Honestly, I think this is the best. So if you want to be a little bit more, or if you want to have a little bit more health and sustainability, go with the Brave Suit. That's going to add 140 health. As well as give us the re-raise and regen. So that'll really help with your survivability. This is honestly probably worth it. Again, though, I don't know. I was having fun running around basically with this is a glass cannon build, right? Super fast, and then, vehemence. The other thing that you can do is do you can do Dark Knight, although I find that that's a little bit more lame, because the Dark Knight skill set is just so good, and there's a case to be made for just making everybody a Dark Knight running around with Chaos Blades, dual wielding Excaliburs, right, and just running amok. But that feels a little bit bland. But another really good option though is the Knight, and why is that? Well, for the same reason as kind of before here. So what we want to do though is we want to do dual wield, and then we will do Chaos Blade, Excalibur, as I like to do. Now we're stuck here with heavy helmets though, and we're stuck with heavy armor. That's the problem with heavy armor or a robe. I don't find the robes aren't worthwhile on him. And then you probably want to do Germinus boots or something for the extra movement. Hermes shoes would help for speed. Really your choice here, but because we're a knight, because we're so limited in our setups, you're kind of stuck looking something like this. You could also do the Durandal, and then go with the Brigand's Gloves, right? Because then we're gonna get the Protect Shell to be a little bit more survival, and then actually you probably want to do a Grand Armor for the re-raise. So this is going to be way more survivable, right? Protect, Shell, Regen, Re-raise, Haste. At the cost of basically 6 speed, right? And then also you're not going to be able to be invisible when you start out. But that means you've got Arts of War though too. And the same reason why Aim Shot is so good with dual wield is the same reason that Arts of War is good. You get 2 attempts at break speed or break power. Honestly, Mustadio as a knight is really good as far as utility goes, I would say. Maybe it's overkill, right? But this is just an amazing setup. I really like this one, and honestly, this is probably better than the Ninja. In some regards, right? Definitely for survivability, it has that ninja build blown out of the water. The only thing that the ninja's got going for it more though is those land rates. Those land rates are going to be way higher because we're not able to take vehemence, right, because we're dual wielding. And then on top of that, our speed is bumped down by about 6 points. So again, I would say that those are the two best builds, in my opinion. Now, if you want to do, again, you can go like Machinist, and then, you know, you can equip, you know, Blaster, right? Or whatever, any magic gun you want. You know, he's going to have access to the hats and the light armor as well. And then you're going to go Brigand's Gloves, right? So that way, I mean, his speed, look at his speed is still really, really good there. That's an 18. You're going to have some pretty good land rates still on your aim skills. The only thing then that you can probably, or that you probably should do is do, you know, Arts of War here. That way you can rend from a distance. So again, this is a really good setup as well. You're going to be able to be, you know, safer because you can keep so much distance with this setup. So, you know, again, a lot of this is going to be personal preference, but I think this is a really good setup as well. So that is it. Oh, sorry. One last thing. Mustadio is a requirement to recruiting a ton of the like secret characters in this game. You know, like Cloud and here Construct 8. So do not get rid of him when he joins you. Otherwise, yeah, you will mess yourself up and not be able to get these characters. So that is all I've got from Mustadio. As always, I hope the guide was helpful and hope you join me for more videos. Thanks for watching.